Welcome to this brief guide on how to use Python in Excel. In today's video, we're taking Excel to a whole new level by bringing the power of Python, a popular programming language. Now, I know that might sound intimidating if you're not a programmer, but stick with me. The basics are surprisingly easy to learn, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish by combining these two powerful tools. In this tutorial, I'll guide you step by step through the fundamentals. We'll cover everything, from enabling Python to writing basic code, manipulating data, and even creating charts. By the end, you'll have a solid foundation to start using Python in your own Excel projects. Let's jump right in. First things first, we need to activate Python in our Excel client. Think of this like unlocking a hidden compartment in Excel where all the Python magic happens. At the top of your screen, you have your Excel ribbon. Go ahead and click on the Formulas tab. This is where we find all the powerful functions and formulas that make Excel so great. But look closely at the ribbon. Do you see that new section right in the middle called Python? That's our key to activating Python in Excel. So go ahead and click the Insert Python button. This tells Excel that you're ready to start using Python code. Now check out your formula bar. A new icon has appeared, a green PY for Python. This icon means Python mode is active and you're ready to start writing code. Alternatively, you can also simply select any cell on your worksheet and type in =PY and an open parentheses to achieve the same result. Let's put our newfound Python powers to the test. It's time to write our first line of code. In the programming world, it's traditional to start with a simple program that prints the message "Hello World." So that's what we're going to do here. Click into any empty cell on your spreadsheet and activate Python mode using either of the methods that we just went through. Then, in quotation marks, type the following message: "Hello World." It's important to type this exactly as you see it here on the screen, including the quotation marks. In programming, these sorts of symbols are part of the code's syntax, and they tell Python how to interpret your instructions. Now, instead of pressing Enter, which will simply give us a new line, we'll use a special key combination, Control+Enter. This tells Excel that you wish to execute the Python code. Now, did you see that? For a brief moment, the cell displayed busy, while Excel sent your code to Microsoft's cloud, where it was being processed by Python. And now you see the result, "Hello World." You've officially run your first Python code within Excel. Now, with the code being run on Microsoft servers, you get the added benefit of not needing to install Python locally on your device in order to use it. Now let's make Python interact with some real data in our spreadsheet. Here we have a simple table representing our sales data. Select a blank cell and begin with the Python formula trigger and type the following in: df equals XL and a set of parentheses. Now replace the space between the parentheses with our table's data range. This code is creating something called a data frame in Python, which we're giving the name df. In programming, we use variables like df to store data. So, df now represents our entire table of data in a format that Python can easily understand and work with. The XL function is the bridge between Excel and Python. It tells Python, hey, take this data from this range in Excel and put it into our data frame df. The headers equals true component is a crucial part of this code as well. It makes sure that our column headers from the Excel table are included in our data frame. This will be important for referencing specific columns later on. Okay, let's press Control+Enter to execute this code. You'll see data frame displayed in the cell. This confirms that Python has created our data frame named df and it's now ready to be used. But if we wish to see what is included in this actual data frame, we can select the drop-down here and choose to store this as either a Python object or an Excel value. Now, let's unleash the power of the Pandas library. Not the cute animals, unfortunately, but a set of tools specifically designed for working with data frames in Python. It lets us perform all kinds of cool calculations with ease. To get a better understanding of the sales column from our data, type the following Python formula. df, and in brackets, enter sales, dot, describe, and then parentheses. The df sales component tells Python exactly where to look. It means find the data frame named df, and then find the column within that data frame that has the header sales. The describe component is a special command in Pandas called a method, which is a bit like a built-in function for data frames. In this case, .describe tells Python to provide a list of values for the data in our sales column. Now hit Control-Enter to run this code. Python's done the work for us in an instant, and now we see a swath of data based on our data frame displayed in our Excel sheet. To gather all of this data normally would have required multiple formulas, and yet with the power of Python and the Pandas library, we were able to do it in one go. Python isn't just about numbers though. It's amazing at creating visualizations too. Matplotlib is a very popular Python library for making all sorts of charts and graphs. Let's make sure it's installed and available for us to use. In the initialization pane, we can see that it is already imported for use by default, which is great. To create a line chart, we'll type in df.plot, kind equals line, x equals date, and y equals sales. The kind equals line component tells Matplotlib what kind of chart we want. We're using line here, but you could easily swap this for bar, pie, Gantt, or any other chart you'd like. X equals date and Y equals sales is where we tell Matplotlib which data to use for the chart. The date column will be on our horizontal axis, and the sales values will be on the vertical axis. Let's press Control-Enter to run this code. And you'll see that a tiny chart icon has appeared in our cell. Click on that icon there, and there it is, our line chart, beautifully visualized using Python's Matplotlib library, all within Excel. And just like with everything else in Python, you have so much control. You can add a title to your chart, change the labels on the axis, use different colors, and much more. Congratulations! You've just completed your first journey into the world of Python in Excel. You've learned how to activate Python in Excel, write and execute basic Python code, create data frames to work with your spreadsheet data, use the Pandas library to perform calculations, and even create charts with Matplotlib. Believe it or not, this is just the tip of the iceberg though. Python offers a vast universe of possibilities to unlock Excel's full potential. I'll be back with more Python in Excel tutorials soon, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to check out the channel, and if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.